What is up, boys and girls? Ugh. Hope you guys had a fantastic day. As you guys can see from the title of the stream, we're going to finish the Dunkin Donuts Center. What's up, guys? We got who? We got Dr. Techman, Badzilla, Gatto, TFM, and Green Rocket 2.0. What's up, guys? Whoever else is in the stream, let me know. Alright. How was everybody's weekend? I hope everybody had a good one. I had a pretty good weekend myself. Everybody have a good Mother's Day? Jimmy McKinley, what's up, man? Glad to see you back. Actually, hold on. I'm going to hook up one of my fans. It's a little toasty in here. There we go. A little bit of air movement makes a huge difference. Like that. All right. Random sports guy. I can definitely take a look at that. I'll for sure build it. I don't know if I'll stream it or not. I'll kind of see where it ends up on the schedule. And excuse the if you guys hear background noise outside, they're completely tearing up our backyard. So they've been running skid loaders and stuff like that all day. So it's kind of been loud out there. All right, Batzilla said it was a boring weekend. Anybody else have a boring weekend, or how was it for everybody? Good Lord, these guys are loud. It's like they're running a spaceship out there or something. Steve Games, what's up, man? Random sports guy. I play on the Xbox One. I have it on PC, but I generally don't play it too often on PC. The only reason I really use it to record my Resident Evil series. And then other than that, basically I just use it to make the maps downloadable for you guys. Jimmy McKinley, the Buck Stadium is done, so I'm not going to actually show it in the stream because that video is going to be coming out probably tomorrow. So you'll have to wait and see till then. D'Angelo Weber, I had a good weekend. It was pretty slow for the most part. Friday night I went and saw my mom. My parents and the rest of the family were camping. I went and saw her, and then Saturday and Sunday was pretty slow for the most part. I pretty much just kind of hung out, played some Xbox, and waited for Game of Thrones to come out pretty much. So yeah, pretty slow weekend for the most part. But that's okay. I feel like every weekend we've got something going on, so... Steve Games, I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? Let's see. Jimmy McKinley, I'm not putting it out tonight because I'm doing a live stream tonight. So I haven't recorded the video yet, so I'm probably going to record the video when I get done doing this. I'm figuring this is going to take me about 2 hours, so probably about 7 o'clock my time. That's when I'm planning on finishing this one up. And then I'll go record that, and then I'll go pretty much go hang out and enjoy the rest of my night. All right, Badzilla, I can definitely take a look at doing those. Landon Maggard, what's up, man? How's it going? Trying to figure out... I put that up 2 blocks higher, but I don't think I like it. Let's go like... Yeah, let's do that. Now, Okay. Yeah, Dr. Tech Man, I can take a look at doing that. D'Angelo Weber, I play on the Xbox One. I actually still use the old school Xbox One edition because I really don't like the Better Together edition or whatever they're calling the new Minecraft these days. A lot of it's just the movement, like when you're flying around in your building. Like I told somebody in the last stream, the main reason I don't build on PC is because when you're flying back and forth, when you stop, it's like you're on ice skates. Basically, the game kind of keeps moving, and I'm not really a fan of that because it's hard to kind of pinpoint what you're doing if every time you let go of the stick or whatever, your person moves. So I stick with this old school edition. I'm probably going to use this literally until they basically tell me that when Xbox takes it away, then I'll switch to the newer version. But other than that, not planning on doing that. How did I do that side? Up to in on the third. There we go. Fire station? Alright, that's a good idea. Random sports guy? Yeah, I'll definitely do that one. For the most part, I'm probably going to do a majority of them, of different arenas. Really, it's just going to depend on how fast I get it done. I've got a big list. I've pumped through quite a few in the last 2 weeks. I'm trying to do more. I'm trying to do at least probably 1 to 2 a week, if not more. So I'll get to it at some point. I'll add it to my list, and then we'll go from there. Jaden Knockwood, I already did, kind of. I've done a couple different ECW arenas, but I did, back in the day, I built, an old school one that wasn't really good because I wasn't as good as Minecraft as I am now. But then I just did Living Dangerously, 98, I think. It's on my YouTube channel. Take a look at it. It turned out pretty good. Dr. Game & Watch, what's up, man? Jimmy McKinley, yeah, it can go over to PS4. It's a really complicated process, to be completely honest with you. Okay, so my downloads, I think I talked about this last stream. My downloads are right now, they're for the PC version, but you can convert those back over to console. I know that there's different ways to do it. At least the way that I've been trying to do it, I've had a hell of a time trying to figure it out, but it's possible, but you have to basically convert the PC map back over to PlayStation. Green Rocket, this one for the most part is going to be close to the typical size. I don't know how tall it's going to end up being when it's all said and done, but for the most part it's the same general size. I mean, there you can see other arenas compared to this one. Yeah, Dr. Tech Man, I can do that. Jimmy McKinley, nope. I'm an Xbox guy. If I ever got rid of my Xbox, I would just stick with PC, honestly. I've already put enough money into my computer that there's no reason I would go buy a different console. I'm not even the biggest Xbox fan, but honestly, I've been on Xbox for so long that I would, getting achievements and stuff, I still like to do that, so that's really why I stick with Xbox now, but yeah, otherwise I just go to PC. Jaden Knockwood, I can take a look at doing that. The big kicker is going to be if we get, people to actually join it and people who can be on Xbox. Yeah, I can take a look at that. Random sports guy, I gotta say, for me, Xbox One, but, I mean, it's not really... I know, I think the Xbox One X is better than the PS4 Pro, I guess, but, if you're going by specs, for me, it really doesn't matter. I've just been on Xbox. That's where my friends are, so that's kind of what I stick with. So So that was 2 out. And then we started there. There we go. Excuse me, guys, if I sniffle a little bit too. I've kind of been sick the last day or two, so I'm a little extra phlegmy today. Can't wait till these construction guys leave so I can open my window back up. In this little office, it gets so hot and up here because it's upstairs, obviously, if you guys watched my house tour video. And then it's hot, and then like I've got 2 computers running, and then I've got my Xbox running. It gets so hot up here so fast when I have to turn all my fans off. So as soon as they leave, I can open my window back up so that it's not super obnoxious in here. I'm already starting to get a little warm. Well, random sports guy, that sucks. Minecraft's awesome. I'm getting close to playing it on the Xbox One for 2,000 hours. It's kind of depressing, but awesome at the same time. All right, Dr. Game & Watch, I see that. Different people have asked me to do that, and I haven't got around to it yet, but I will here at some point. How far did we go out? 3. Keep asking me questions. I can't even talk today. Keep asking me questions, guys. I don't like sitting here in my silence. And I can only sit and talk about what I'm building here for so long. So keep rattling them off, guys. Ash plays, honestly, it's just takes time. Time and being consistent, really. Because, I mean, to some of you guys, I may look like, I get a lot of views. But, like, for me, like, I've been making videos since January of 2013. So I've been over 6 years. I've been making Minecraft videos on this channel. And I'm only at where I'm at. So, I mean, it takes a long time. It takes a lot of practice, persistence, getting better. There's a lot of things that go into it. So random sports guy, if your mom thinks that the creepers are creepy and evil, then she needs to see what other kind of games are out there, because they're like kittens. Oh my god, these guys are so freaking loud. It's unbelievable. Ash plays, yeah, I'll watch Money in the Bank, because I'll probably make the arena video for it, but really, that night, I mean, I'm not even going to turn it on until after Game of Thrones is done. Well, actually, I think the pay-per-view will start first, so I'll probably watch part of it, flip over, watch Game of Thrones, and then flip back and see whatever happened by the end of it. So that goes like that. That's kind of weird. Let's go up 1. Jaden, the cats are good. They're all sleeping right now, I think, probably. They tend to do a lot of sleeping during the day. Random sports guy, that's what I use it for. Honestly, I don't remember the last time I actually played Minecraft the way that, they, like, meant it to be played. Like, I don't ever play survival mode. I just do creative. I do creative and I build stuff. That's all I really do. Other than like on the PC, like obviously like my Resident Evil movie series, I'll like film stuff in Minecraft, but for the most part I just use it, yeah, to build stuff. No problem, Dr. Game and Watch. Thanks for showing it to people. I appreciate it. Ash plays, yeah, I just saw something about that today. I guess I don't know if it's... I saw it on maybe Facebook or something, and WWE posted it. So whenever WWE posts something like that, I don't know if it's actually legit or if it's all for show. I don't know. They've done a lot of that where they'll put something up that's a work and they pretend that it's real, you know. Pink lemonade is the best lemonade. Yeah, Jimmy McKinley. I like Becky Lynch. I don't watch like Raw and SmackDown weekly anymore, but my wife and I, we've always been pretty big fans of Becky Lynch. Way before she was ever the man or whatever that whole thing is she's doing now. All right. So this is going to go like this. Let's do threes, maybe? The roof, guys, generally isn't too hard, but in a build like this, the roof is actually going to be one of the harder parts. Because I don't want it to have too high of a peak. Like 3 is too far. Let's do 4s. Now this is getting to be where I think, yeah. Yeah, Ash plays. I've been going for a while. So yeah, I mean that's one of those. It's just kind of took a lot of time. You know, I had a couple videos that did pretty good. Like I have an old Lego video from way back in the day that's got a ton of views, and then like I had videos like my Dude Perfect video, got a bunch of views and stuff like that. It's really just just going. Really, you just got to go for it. Like if you want, you got to really kind of show yourself how bad you want it. My favorite WrestleMania and WrestleMania stage. Well, favorite WrestleMania would probably be WrestleMania 17. Pretty much the whole pay-per-view was just awesome. And then favorite WrestleMania stage. I'm gonna go with one that I think most people wouldn't pick. I always liked WrestleMania 19 stage. It was cool but basic. I liked it. That's what I'd pick, yeah. Jimmy McKinley, favorite pay-per-view. Favorite pay-per-view is tough, honestly. I know I told the story last stream about why I like Survivor Series 2002 so much, because that's the DVD I picked when I was a kid, or the VHS tape that I got when I was a kid. But honestly, favorite pay-per-view is tough. I mean, Survivor Series 02 is up there, but there's been a lot of good pay-per-views over the years. It's for sure something that predates, like, 2004. I just wouldn't be able to pick which one. Yeah, Random Sports Guy, I'm doing the roof right now. Once I get done with the roof, then basically I'll go through the inside and cover all the glowstone with gray wool and do the steps and stuff. And then really that's done, because I'm not going to build I'm not going to build anything inside of it. I'm just building the actual facility itself. So however long that takes me another hour. Then that's how long the stream will go tonight. Yeah, it'll kind of just depend. Yeah, Dr. Game & Watch, I can see that. I know a lot of people like 24 Stage a lot. I've just never been a huge fan, I guess. I don't know. I'm very privy to older WWE, though, so that's the thing for me. I mean, 4, 6, 8. Just want to make sure that was in the center. Somebody emailed me. All right. Now is the really boring fun part. Not really that fun, but it's just part of building arenas. You got to build the roof. So I already know that this is going to go up this tall. Excuse me for a sec. Oh. You ever get that where you just get an itch that's just so bad, you're just like, oh my god. Favorite stadium that I've made? That's a tough one too, honestly. I've done a lot, you know. I always really liked my Wrestlemania 30. I always thought that one looked really good. I think it looked like the closest to any that I've done. There's some that I release, and like they're good, but like I still critique myself quite a bit, and that's one that I really liked. Oh, wait, that's pretty cool. I like to do that too. I'll turn on a live stream or some sort of podcast or a video, and then I just sit and build. Now Ash plays. I don't have any. I've never actually met a wrestler before. Yeah. Jaden Knockwood, I assume that meant predictions, and honestly don't even know who's in it to win it for hockey. I don't get into hockey too much. Can you do more streams making my... Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going to start doing more. I like the ability to kind of interact with you guys, so I think I'm going to start streaming more often. Just to really sit and get to talk to you guys. And if you guys want to keep watching me build stuff, then absolutely. Otherwise, I'll go back to streaming every once in a while, playing some random game. Oh, Jimmy McKinnon, that's pretty cool. Honestly, Wit, I want to build a lot of different ones, to be honest. I am really excited to build the Atlanta Falcons new stadium. That's going to be really awesome because I know it looks really cool, so I just think that I could go and really kick ass at it. Yeah, Random Sports Guy, I've never heard of Earthcraft. Yeah, definitely sounds like a Minecraft kind of knockoff. It's probably, I'm assuming it's free. Jimmy, I don't really get into basketball too much. I'm originally from Wisconsin, so I mean, I guess if I had to pick a team, but yeah, I don't really get into basketball. Definitely wouldn't call myself a fan. Yeah, Ash plays. I've been into wrestling since I was a kid, but then I took like a good 8 years off, and then as I got a little bit older, I got back into it. Not nearly as hard as I did when I was younger, but It doesn't really matter to me. I haven't really got into the whole controversy of the whole Saudi Arabia stuff. WWE's gonna go where the money is. They're a business, and at the end of the day, that's where the money's at. Um, if there was gonna be any sort of an issue, there would have been one back when they did Crown Jewel, because that was when I think all this stuff really started to, be some big issue with some journalist, I think, who was murdered or something, or disappeared. It's messed up, but I don't really know. I never followed it enough to really know the intimate details of it, but yeah, WWE's a company. They're going to go where the money's at. That's why they can sign, billion-dollar TV deals with Fox. Or some shit like that. Yeah, it's like a billion-dollar deal for 5 years or $2 billion. I don't know. It's like ridiculous amount of money. Literally just to have their product, their really crappy wrestling product, on their network. If it was like how it used to be, then I'd say absolutely give them, tons of money, but it's not. Yeah, Dr. Game & Watch, I'll still watch it. I'm also not really a huge fan of how they keep bringing these different old guys back out of retirement. Like, the fact that The Undertaker came back after WrestleMania 33 still irks me, because that was like the perfect time to just completely retire his character. I actually, at WrestleMania 34, wanted Undertaker to come back as the American Badass Undertaker. I know a lot of people don't like that, but I thought it was perfect. The way that they ended 33, because now that they've brought him back so many times, the way he laid his stuff in the ring at the end of 33 literally meant nothing. It's just stupid. If I could bring one superstar back, who would it be and why? Are you saying back like into wrestling, or back as in like from the dead? Because if it's from just bringing him back into wrestling, probably Stone Cold Steve Austin, because he was my favorite. He'll always be my favorite. Just in the ring, out of the ring, everything, he was amazing. So yeah, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh, losing my train of thought here. Building some of this stuff just gets like super monotonous, and you just sit and just go back and forth and back and forth. Then you start losing your train of thought, and I have Jimmy McKinley. I don't know. I really don't know what that means. I got a good one. I got a good question for everybody. What is your favorite video game? Put it down in the comments what your favorite video game is. Let's get some chatter in the chat. All right, Jimmy, which COD? Oh, yeah, Adam, I know you like that Arma. All right, all right. Those are some good choices. Jordan, I build as fast as I can, man. I'm already using a potion trying to make myself move faster. All right. It's cool to see what everybody's into. All right, hold on. I gotta go blow my nose. This is pissing me off. 1 sec. All right. All right, I'm getting this guy out of here. Where? Oh, wrong. Just ignore that guy. Some people just like to be assholes for no reason. Rice Shadow, what's up, man? As I stream more, I'll have to get myself a couple mods to always be keeping an eye on stuff. Keep the chat going, guys. I probably don't have to go out that far. James Fatal, all right. That'd be pretty cool. That's what I wanted to be when I was a kid. Then I got older and realized that I didn't want to do all the work to be one. I wonder if these guys are finally done working in my backyard. It might be. Get some cool air blowing in this bitch, because it is hot up here right now. Right, Shadow, just take some time, honestly. You can go back and look at my very first arena. I mean, it looks nothing like how mine do now. Yeah, Jaden, I can get in talks with you. I'd like to at least get 1 or 2 mods, people who are gonna, who are always gonna be in my streams. Why don't we do this? Just shoot me an email. Just go to minibean75@gmail.com. Shoot me an email. Captain WWM building the Dunkin Donuts Center in Providence, Rhode Island. Yeah, Jaden, I have Instagram. I only use my MiniBean75 page, so just give me a follow over there. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. So, what's everybody got planned after I get done with my stream? Anybody gonna do a stream for themselves? If anybody's gonna do a stream, I'll watch it. Alright, man. That's pretty cool. Once you ever actually get to the point where you start wrestling, you have to hit me up. Alright, Jimmy, if you do a stream, I'll jump over and give you a view. I don't even know what the hell I just said. Oh my god, guys, my brain is shot today. I don't know what my problem is. It's like I just don't do words good today. Hey, Pedro, what's going on? Damn, we're at 21 watching right now. I think that might be a new record for my channel. It's pretty awesome, guys. And girls. I assume majority guys. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, right, Shadow. I've had a couple different people ask me to do a New Japan one. I just haven't got to it yet, but I plan to at some point in the future. Just kind of got to get there. I don't know why. Just ignore me, randomly destroying stuff over here. I generally, I don't know, I'm really weird when I build stuff because I'll build the frame all the way out there, but I don't need it. So I'll just leave it there, but then, I'll still fill it in sometimes. So yeah, just ignore me. I mean, don't ignore me. Watch me. But you know what I mean. I'm literally just winging it on this roof, so I hope it turns out good. There's a lot that goes into building this stuff. Especially when you're just kind of building it off the top of your head because you have no idea. My wife asked me the one day, how do I know what how something's going to look? And I'm like, I don't know how it's going to look. Some of it I can kind of see in my head but for the most part, yeah, I have no idea how something's going to look. All right. Kind of got one side done now. Up to 22. Damn, let's see if we can get to 30. That'd be legit. I'd be tickled pink. I think before this, 16 or 17 was the most I've ever had in a stream at one time. To some people, those are rookie numbers, but I've also done streams where I stream for 3 people, so this feels pretty good. Just fun to sit and kind of hang out with you guys. Once I know I get on the indies, I will try to get you a free ticket. Yeah, man, that'd be cool. For sure. Anytime there's wrestling around, I'm down. Like I said, I told the story. Well, I didn't tell this story, but there's a music festival that my wife and I would go to every year. And last year they actually had indie wrestling. It was some nobody promotion out of northern Wisconsin, but it was sweet. I mean, it was just like, it's all really, I mean, it's just all these drunk rock fans that are basically laughing at it. But, like, I don't know. I love wrestling, any sort of wrestling. It's just fun to see it. So, yeah, anytime there's wrestling around, I'm down to watch it. Badzilla, my favorite arena to build. I don't know. I think I answered that question earlier. But I don't know if I actually... I mean, I think, yeah, probably WrestleMania 33. Or not 33, WrestleMania 30. 33 looked really good, though, too. I mean, let's be honest. Most of mine look pretty good. I've got a few that when I got done were kind of, you know, some of the older ones I wish I could go back and redo. But I like to always do something new, so I don't like to rehash old stuff. Jaden, honestly, I couldn't tell you. I never really got into the indies for the most part. I'm gonna make a point to watch AEW because I mean that's still technically an indie until they make it be a huge thing. But for the most part, yeah, I don't really watch any of the indies. I watch some old TNA from time to time. That's fun. Impulsive Clips, what's up? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, if you ever watch like old TNA, that's usually pretty good. You know, like TNA from like 2002 to like 2005 maybe. Back when AJ Styles wasn't who he is now. Like old school AJ Styles was pretty cool. He had like old school Samoa Joe. It's kind of crazy. I used to watch all these guys back in the day, way before they were ever in WWE. Yeah, Batzilla, honestly, the Astrodome was so long ago. Yeah. I mean, I was a completely different builder back then. If you look at my arenas now compared to how that one looked, it looks completely different. And that was kind of like at what I consider like my midpoint. Because I'm always improving. I'm always changing my arenas to make them look better or worse. But for the most part, yeah, I mean, if you go back and look at like my first WrestleMania arena, and then you go look at like WrestleMania 17, perfect example, and then you go look at WrestleMania 35 or 33, like it's like a whole completely different story. T-Mobile Arena, is that in Vegas? Somebody want to let me know? I guess I could Google it, but I don't really feel like doing that right now. I think that's Vegas. I might have already done that. If it's Vegas. I might have already done that, to be honest with you. I'd have to go back through and look. I've done a lot of arenas. I just realized that my WWE Minecraft... Oh my god. I can't talk today. Sorry, guys. My WWE Minecraft Arenas playlist has 98 videos in it. So I'm literally only 2 away from hitting 100 WWE Minecraft Arenas. And that's not including WrestleManias. And I've done 35 of those. So, and then I've done... I don't know how many NFL stadiums, and then just regular Minecraft creations. Yeah, I've done a lot, so I don't remember for sure if I did that one. Well, if I did Money in the Bank 2016, well, I don't remember if I did it, so let's Google it quick. Just head over to my YouTube channel. Or I could probably just type it in. I did 2018. I did 2014. 2017. I don't know if I did 2016. I didn't see it when I searched it. I'll just go over to my playlist quick. I don't know why it's such a big deal to me, but I really want to know. Yeah, 2018, 2014, 2017. So, nope. I have not done it yet, so I will do that. Well, Jaden, I did... Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. The most painful arena or stadium to build. That's a tough one, just because of the fact of... Anything that's round sucks. Like, let's fly over. I assume you guys already saw it when I did the Super Showdown, the one that they just had in Melbourne, Australia. Anything that's round sucks. So, you gotta fly a long ways to get to this one. What's that? Is that Crown Jewel? Yeah, it's Crown Jewel. That's Greatest Royal Rumble. That's Chase Field, this one. Anything that's round sucks. So, and this is even harder because you try to make this upper level round, and eventually it just kind of flattens out, if you can see there. I started in the center. The center was a perfect circle. Took me forever to get that right. But we got a perfect circle there. But then trying to make it look good on the outside, yeah, just tough. It's just a big old pain in the ass. I love your videos, especially the Superdome. Yeah, Jamar Washington knows what's up. If you didn't know Jamar, I'm a Saints fan too, so. That was one of my favorites, just building that. I've never actually been down to New Orleans. I've been to an away Saints game, but I've never been to a home Saints game, so I definitely want to go down and do that. I'd like to do it before Drew Brees retires, but we'll see how that goes, because I have a feeling that this year could be his last year. All right, out of complete OCD, I'm going to break some of these just to get this extra crap out of here. Don't ask me why. That's just me. Random sports guy. Yeah, I'll do Lucas Oil Stadium for sure. I'm gonna do all the NFL stadiums, so I've got to do them. I've got to do that one at some point. A lot of it, really, guys, is domes suck a lot, just because like you have to put the whole roof on. Like, you know, I'm kind of messing around right now. That's why I'm not getting the roof on as fast here. So like the roof isn't so bad on like some of these smaller arenas, but like the big stadiums it's terrible. And it's no fun. It's long, it's monotonous. Captain WWE, I live in Iowa. Not going to tell you where in Iowa because that's a little weird, but I will tell you that that I live in Iowa. I'm originally from Wisconsin. I live in the area of the United States where Mother Nature is a brutal bitch. Pardon my French. She can never make up her mind. 2 weeks ago, at the begin, it was like the end of April or the beginning of May, and it snowed. but it was 80 degrees the day before. I'm not joking. Anybody who lives in this area can agree. It's absolutely ridiculous. We live in probably, in my opinion, one of the only places in the entire world that can be over 100 in the summer with 100% humidity, and then can be negative 30 in the winter, and schools can close down because it has a negative 60 wind chill. Not joking. There was a day this year that I stayed home from work. I worked from home because it was so cold out that it was dangerous to leave your house. But then this summer it'll be over 100 degrees with 100% humidity. Brutal. But it's fun for the most part. Yeah, Jaden, we get tornadoes around here every so often. Where I live doesn't really ever get hit. I've never seen a tornado. There have been some good-sized tornadoes that have landed near, like, where I grew up, and then, like, where I live now. Like, you kind of get that every so often. But for the most part, no, not too bad. And Batzilla, yeah, flooding gets to be a big issue around this area. There's a small town near where I grew up that, yeah, the river flooded, and it was bad. Like, my great aunt and uncle owned, like, a business, and basically their business was, like, had, like, 6 inches of water in the whole thing. Like, it was bad. Yeah, right, Shadow, I can't complain too much. I mean, Texas gets pretty ruthless, too. I think for me, it's just how big of a change we can get over the year is, like, crazy. It can be so bad that it's like, yeah, you shouldn't spend more than 10 minutes outside because it's hot and humid. But then we'll also get, oh, you can't go outside because it's so freaking cold that you'll die. Like, you can't leave your pet outside because they'll die. Like, it's crazy. And I think it's one of those things that unless a person lives here, they wouldn't know. Like, some people don't know what negative 60 degrees feels like. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. There's a lot I think I'd rather do than be in negative 60 degree weather. Oh, Batzilla, you're from Texas too? Yeah, Texas is a big state. I know people say, like, it can take, like, a day just to drive across Texas. I was in Texas once, and I never left the airport. I was in Dallas, Fort Worth Airport. Yeah, Jaden, you probably get the same. Yeah, if you're up by New England, yeah. It's kind of the whole Midwest-y, go up to New York area is usually pretty much like that. It's just like it changes constantly. Impulsive Clips lives in L.A., all right. Living that Hollywood life, huh? Face that runs the place lives in Indianapolis, all right. Captain WWE's from Cleveland. Man, we got people kind of everywhere. Yeah, Jaden, I feel you. For sure. Declan 2273 is in upstate New York, all right. I was in upstate New York once. Went to Niagara Falls. It's pretty cool. What's up, everybody? I see we got some new people jumping in. All right, well, oops, sorry. Let's get this guy out of here because he's pissing me off. Random sports guy, you're moving to Iowa? Where are you moving to? If you don't mind me asking, I can tell you how close that is to where I live without saying where I live. Brian, not Brian, what's going on? Dr. Game & Watch is in Northwest Arkansas. All right. WWE stop motion figures. I already did that. I mean, I kind of did it. I did, like, the old school version, so maybe I'll update it. But, yeah, I have an arena from Philly. If my thermostat could talk, it would say stay your ass inside degrees. All right, Declan. Yeah, I can definitely. Well, I know somebody told me they wanted me to do one of the indoor Metallica stages, so I can take a look at that. Have fun in Florida, man. I was just in Florida back in November. It's a good time. I always have a good time in Florida. Des Moines? All right. Yeah, you'll be a couple hours away from where I live. Batzilla, I've actually thought about that. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. At least just to do like the Queen stage. I think that would be a really fun one to do. And I was going to do Wembley, so I really just need to build Wembley, but I know like it would have to be like an older school version of Wembley because it's changed a lot. But yeah, I think I will do that. Declan, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I saw Metallica in St. Louis, but we were a ways away by the time we bought the tickets and everything. But I'm kind of glad we were a ways away because it stormed that day, but the staff at the stadium wouldn't let us in until the rain stopped because they thought they were going to cancel the show. So literally, they left hundreds of people outside, probably more like thousands at this point, and we were all drenched. And then basically when they let us in, anybody who had standing, like down on the field, basically had to go right back in right away to stand in line again. So like it was so bad we took our shoes off and we were wringing our socks out. I actually got a rubber glove from a vendor to put our phones and our keys, like the keys to the car and stuff in because we were drenched. It was bad. To this day, it still baffles me that there was a thunderstorm outside. Like, it was thundering, lightning, storming, complete downpour. And these people are inside the stadium, undercover, and they literally left us standing out in line. And we're like, nope, we can't let you in until we know if the rain's going to stop. And then the rain stopped, and then, oh yeah, come on in. It was ridiculous. I guess I'll just keep building out like this for now. The Dunkin Donuts Center is in Providence, Rhode Island. Yeah, face that runs the place. Somebody had just literally. That's kind of funny. Somebody had literally just put that up. Yeah, Jaden. I don't know. I literally couldn't believe it. To this day, I tell that story and people are like, I don't get how they could do that. But whatever. There's nothing we could do. Batzilla, I won't do, if you're saying fully detailed, like the lobbies and stuff, I don't do the lobbies, but I've got the Buck Stadium ready to go, so that's going to be up probably tomorrow, is my assumption. I'm gonna try to record it tonight. We'll see how that goes. Sometimes I get done streaming, and then I just kind of don't feel like doing anything. Cherry Bomb, I gotta say, I don't really believe ya. Because I think anybody who would have GTA 6, even if they did, they'd have it as like a beta tester, and I can guarantee they wouldn't be allowed to talk about it. So, sorry. I'm going to open up this other window. Because it is warm in here. It's getting hot and so hot in her. No, WWE stop motion figures, not yet. Hopefully, we talked about maybe this coming year. I was hoping WrestleMania was going to be in Minneapolis because that's living in Iowa. That's a way closer drive. But we'll see how the year goes. But yeah, we talked about maybe taking a trip down to Tampa for this one. Buddy Aaron, what's up? Yeah, Face That Runs the Place. That's kind of where I was. If you look at a lot of my older ones, I did a lot of flat roofs, and then now I finally have been practicing up enough to where I can do different shapes or round or anything that's like, yeah, round like a spherical roof is usually the toughest just because obviously it's a sphere with blocks, but I don't know for sure if I'd vlog me going to WrestleMania or not, just because I tried to vlog when we went to the Metallica show. I kind of just learned I'm not really a vlogger, to be honest. I get real awkward when I try to, like, if I'm, like, in public and I need to, like, look at the camera, you know, and talk to the camera. I don't know. I can sit in my room by myself and I can talk to myself or talk to you guys technically all day long. But as soon as I'm anywhere where anybody's watching, I get, like, super anxious and not really a good vlogger. So I probably won't. Plus, it's WrestleMania. I don't really want to, like, I don't want to ruin the experience of WrestleMania because I'm too worried about filming and stuff. Some people do it, and that's good for them if that's what they like to do, but not for me. Oh, yeah, Vash Infinity. I talked to you on Twitter before. I know who you are. Cherry Bomb, I don't know if I'll do any more tutorials for WWE arenas or not. I could maybe do one for WrestleMania if I save this WrestleMania until then. I don't know. Don't hold me to it. I'm not saying I will. I'm saying maybe. Tutorials are cool for you guys, but they're a huge pain for me to make, especially because I don't want to take, 30 hours to do an arena build. So basically I build it and then I try to do the step-by-steps after, but it's it's a task for sure. So I don't know for sure if I'll do any more tutorials. Any tutorial that I've done now could basically explain to you, other than showing you exactly how to do it, it would be showing you the main details on how to build basically anything that I've made. The only thing that I haven't done a tutorial for that I could would be like a baseball stadium. But any WrestleMania that's in a football stadium, follow my NFL stadium tutorial. Anything that's in a regular arena, follow my WWE arena tutorial. And then that'll basically show you the main tips and tricks that I use to build something. And I may do a tutorial. If I do another tutorial, it'll probably be for a baseball stadium, just so that I kind of round everything out. Dr. Game & Watch, if you want to do a collab, you'd have to shoot me an email, and then I can possibly take a look at maybe doing a collab. I don't do too many collaborations right now, so probably not, but I guess it would depend on what you want to do. Yeah, Batzilla, you can't, yeah, I understand giving up, it gets to be a pretty daunting task, but honestly, if you practice it up a little bit, you can get through it. Once you get through your first one, they get so much easier. It's obviously sounds probably cliche for me to say that because I'm the one on the internet building something right now. But, like, I started just like any of you guys did, you know. I remember especially when I started using redstone. Oh, my God. It was so daunting, and I knew that there were people who were doing fireworks, and I knew I had to start putting pyro in. And I was so worried about it, and I just couldn't figure out redstone. And now I could build an arena in my sleep. I mean, I basically right now am looking at this screen for a majority of the stream, and I'm just kind of periodically looking this way. So, yeah, it takes a lot of practice, but you'll get there. Hey, Random Sports Guy, welcome back. Some birds having like a concert out behind my house. Good Lord. Buddy Aaron, I'm going to be live for probably another hour or so, is my assumption. I'm about done with the roof now, and then once I'm done with the roof, all I need to do is just finish up covering up the glowstone with gray wool and basically putting the stairs in. And then at that point, once this arena's done, I'm probably going to call it a night for this stream, and I'll be doing another one here soon. It's going to depend. I don't know how the rest of the week's going to go yet for streams, because I'm eventually, at some point here soon, I'm going to be moving this office downstairs because of the fact that I'm sitting here in my office practically sweating. Surprisingly not actually sweating from my forehead yet, but it is toasty in here because, like I said, I've got 2 computers running because I have my regular computer, and then I have a streaming computer. And then I have my Xbox One X running, and if anybody has the One X or even the regular Xbox, especially the One X though, this thing is the smallest furnace I've ever owned in my entire life. I mean, it's a $500 furnace, don't get me wrong, but this little bastard puts off so much heat that my office gets hot so fast that I'm going to move down to the basement because it's ridiculous. So, sometime here soon, you guys will jump onto a stream and I'm going to have a whole new background. Because instead of this green with these windows, it's going to be a nice baby blue. Or maybe by then I'll have a green screen. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Oh, Random Sports Guy's having some spaghetti, huh? Or you had spaghetti? Cool. Yeah, Jaden, I have fans. Like, I have a ceiling fan, and I have, like, these little USB fans that I got on Amazon for, like, $10. I have one of them blowing on me right now, but I can't have the ceiling fan on because of the microphone. With the air movement, it goes, and it just, like, sucks. So when I'm in here by myself, it's not bad, but if I'm trying to do any sort of recording or streaming, I got to turn all that stuff off because otherwise it's, like, the quality gets really crappy for you guys, so that's why it's so hot in here right now. Like, as soon as I get done with the stream, I'll probably turn the fans back on, and it'll be fine in here. Dr. Game & Watch, my email is minibean75@gmail.com. Just shoot me an email, put your username in like the subject line so I know who it's from, just in case if it goes to spam or anything like that, and I can get back to you. Because depending on what it is, otherwise your best shot would be probably to donate on Patreon, just because it's tough, because with collabing, I mean, I don't know if you realize this, but collabing really, people collab so that they both do better. So, I mean, I don't know how big your channel is or anything like that, if you have any sort of a big channel. But generally when people collab, it's kind of you scratch my back, I scratch yours. But other than that, generally, the best way would probably be to go through Patreon. All right, Jaden, see you in a bit. Vash Infinity, it is MiniBean75, just like my YouTube username. All caps. Just add me. I think I usually have myself I just have myself set to offline, usually. At least for people who I don't add back, but that's just because when you're a person who makes videos on the internet and eventually people start to know who you are, you start to get messages constantly. So I keep myself offline so people generally don't message me as much. And the crazy part is I only have like 150 followers or something on Xbox or whatever, 155. I don't know how the people who have like 50,000 followers do it. They must have people messaging them literally constantly, because that's how for a little bit, that's how it was for me. And that was before I had 150. Cherry Bomb, the roof. The part that I'm doing right now is by far the most boring part. So one that's like this, where it's kind of curved or like angled like this, isn't so bad because the sections are broke up, but something that's flat is just like so boring. Yeah, the face that runs the place, I like to do open roofs. So anything like that's way better because it's less work. All right, Jaden, thanks for giving me the follow. Appreciate it. I'm still new to Instagram, so I try to post on Instagram more than I try to post on anything else, but it kind of depends. Because people have been using Instagram for years, and I just got an Instagram, like, not that long ago. But yeah, my social medias are going to be the best way to get... I try to post on the community section of my channel, because I think that generally should notify everybody who's subscribed to me, but otherwise the best way to get any sort of messages or anything that something's happening or, kind of getting updates, going to my social media is going to be the best way to do that. Plus, I'll post random stuff. Like on my Instagram, I've got a couple different pictures of one of my cats because he's like my little buddy. If I let him in right now, he would be laying right there. Like, guaranteed. Link, what's up, man? How's it going? Good to see you back. Link, so, long story short, my gamer tag on Xbox has been MiniBean75 since I made it, so, for like over 10 years now. So I made my initial this channel, it's called MiniBean75. Then when I wanted to start making videos, so January of 2013, I was going to do a channel with all my buddies. We were going to call it 608 Gaming Productions. That's where we were all going to make videos, and they were all going to go on to one channel. But then it got to the point where nobody else was making videos, and it was just me. Nobody was into it anymore. So I went back to MiniBean75, and that's how it's been. Wolfie Deer Plays, what's up? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Link, I've been wanting to do more Minecraft, like, Let's Play stuff, but honestly, that group of friends that I played with when I did that, I haven't really talked to any of them. So yeah, because my other group of friends, like the group that I play, like, all my PUBG videos or Call of Duty videos are with, they don't play Minecraft. So I had like two different groups of friends that I played Xbox with, and the one group I did more Minecrafty stuff, or like when I did like some of my old GTA videos, that was with the same group. And then I have my other group where I did this stuff, and yeah, I talked to one of them, but the other two I don't really talk to anymore. Oh yeah. Yeah, I love Linkin Park. I'm a big rock fan in general, so. Yep, I did the Hammerstein Ballroom. I did the ECW 2005 One Night Stand Arena, so yeah, I did the Hammerstein Ballroom. Turned out pretty good. Yeah, Wolfie Deer Plays. I did a live stream a couple days ago, so I did actually a majority of this. Surprisingly, like, it seems like I haven't done as much, but that's because the roof just sucks. But I did all this under stuff here in the last stream. And then I've basically just done this whole top section since we started right now. But I've also kind of been messing around and chit-chatting, so I haven't been as focused. But okay, yeah, I can definitely take a look at that. I assume it was some festival. Yeah, I can look at that. Okay, yeah, Link, I can definitely do that. For sure. I actually had thought about that because I like some of those old schooly looking venues. Like when I did like the Manhattan Center, like I didn't. It could have. There was a small detail of it that I thought could have looked better, but I like those older school. I don't even know what you'd call them. Like I don't know if you say early Victorian or what the exact phrasing would be for that, but like those old school or buildings like that, I like how those look. Wolfie Deer plays. So I did a 2-hour stream the first time, and I'm an hour 20 into this one. So 3 hours and 20 minutes I've been working on this arena, and this is where we're at so far. So we're making pretty good time. Almost done with the roof. I can't wait. I'm so sick of doing the roof. Nope, I've never been to the Manhattan Center. Yeah, my favorite Metallica song's probably Master of Puppets. It's my favorite album. Alright, man. Yeah, I've been trying to find more people to play GTA 5 with. Maybe if we get some people who all play GTA 5 on the Xbox One, maybe we can get like a community, get a little community together and go and just kind of hang out and mess around. And I can make a video on it or something. The easiest arena I built in Minecraft. Wrestlemania 9. I built that in like an hour. Adam, my favorite pizza place. I don't know. I don't really go. I mean, Casey. I'm a typical Iowa person. Probably Casey's Pizza. Casey's Pizza is like one of the best. Favorite color is red. My favorite food. I used to say steak, but now I'd probably say pizza. I've been doing low carb for a while, and we have our cheat days on Sundays, and I'm basically guaranteed to have pizza every Sunday now. You don't realize how much you love something until you can't have it anymore. But yeah, keep them coming, guys. God, I just looked in the stream. I feel like I'm starting to see the glisten of my forehead from it being so hot in here. I wish I had a thermostat in here so I could see how warm it is. I bet you it's at least 85 degrees in here, if not warmer. It might be close to 90. It's fucking hot in here right now. Have creepers ever blown up your hardware? No, generally, I guess that probably happened back in the day, but now I set up host privilege. Well, first off, I build on peaceful. But if I have for some reason, if I was never on peaceful, I turn off mob spawning so they don't even show up. Link, I can't really talk about that. Batzilla, no, I have not seen in game. I don't get into superhero movies, so I actually, like, the first day Googled to see what would happen, just because I don't really care. So, yeah. Nope, not a superhero fan. I think in the last however many years they've really been doing a lot of superhero movies, I've seen the 3 Batman movies, like the 3 Christopher Nolan Batman movies, and I've seen the first Deadpool, and that's it. But I've also learned I'm not a big action movie. Like, it's kind of crazy. I used to always think that I was a person that liked action movies, but actually after talking to some of my friends, I've realized I don't really watch action movies. Like, I've never seen any of the Bourne movies. I've never seen any of the John Wick movies. I've never seen... What the hell was the other big one they asked? Oh, Mission Impossible. I've never seen any of those. Like, I've realized I don't think I really like action movies. I think a lot of them get kind of cheesy, and they're too cheesy for me. And I really just don't like superheroes, so... I always say to each their own. You know, some people don't like the movies I like. Like, I'm the kind of person that every time there's a new... I like a couple of the 007 movies. I haven't seen any of the new ones, to be honest. I liked, like, the old Pierce Brosnan ones. Like, GoldenEye. That was awesome. I think I watched The World Is Not Enough once or twice. Tomorrow Never Dies, I think, or something like that. Other than that, yeah, no. But no, I used to really like horror movies, and even those I've kind of gotten out of now because movies aren't really scary anymore. They're just like jump scary, which is stupid. But yeah. Let me remember, is The Ring's the one with the movie and the 7 days, right? And the girl in the well? I think that's The Ring. Yeah, I've seen that. Like once or twice when I was younger. I haven't seen it in a while. I wish horror movies were as good as they used to be. But now everybody, after like the whole Paranormal Activity, you know, craze, everybody makes a movie with some jump scares in it and they think that it's a scary movie. And that's not a scary movie, in my opinion. A scary movie is supposed to be a movie that you get done watching and you're so creeped out that you're like scared to like go to sleep. That's what a scary movie is. So, one of my favorite scary movies of all time, it's not even a scary movie, it's just creepy, is Sinister. It's like a phenomenal movie. I think some of the best writing in any scary movie. Yeah, great movie. Alright, so the roof is done. I think it looks pretty good compared to what that looks like. Oh yeah, I forgot. We got to put some scaffolding bars in too. Oh, I missed a spot right there. So the little bit we got left, we got to finish putting the gray wool in, or the carpet. And then after we do the carpet and we do the stairs, then I just got to put up a couple scaffolding things and we are done. Well, I don't know if I would say I'm big on YouTube. I consider a person to be big on YouTube when it's their job. And YouTube is unfortunately not my job yet. So, definitely wouldn't say that I'm big on YouTube. But it's taken me 6 years to get to almost 14,000 subscribers, so it's been a while. When you see all those cliche sayings where people are like, don't quit on your dream, work hard and you'll get there. Some of what they say is kind of dumb, but actually it's kind of true. I think getting big on YouTube is hard, but I think being mildly successful like I am isn't really that hard. You just have to work towards it. Most people that I know don't work towards it. I had a friend who started on YouTube, was making content, and was really enjoying it, and now just kind of stopped. I think you gotta, if you want to even have a shot at making it, you gotta just work your ass off. For me, I make it a priority in my life, so there's a lot of people who think I'm crazy. Like, they think I'm chasing some dream that's never going to happen. But at the end of the day, you got to believe in yourself, really. I mean, it's super cliche to say, and everybody says it, but they're not lying. If you don't believe in yourself, who else is going to believe in you? You know? I had a point in time where the only person who believed in me was my wife, really. I mean, some people, I think other people probably did, but she's the only one who sees, would see how much work it really takes. Some people think you literally play video games, and it's nothing like that. Um, yeah, Wolfie. Well, Wolfie, I'm building the Dunkin Donuts Center in Providence, Rhode Island. No, you're good, man. Honestly, if I wasn't building it, I'd probably would have already forgotten to. So, not a big deal. And really, it's not important what I'm building. Um, I just had to, I wanted to put in the title what I'm building, but it's not like it's some super important build. Oh, actually, I got a good one that I just thought of. Back to the question of one of my hardest builds. Actually, one of my toughest builds was the Titanic. And it's kind of crazy that I still have had a ton of people complain about how portions aren't right. And they'd be like, didn't you even look at the blueprints? And I want to be like, have you looked at the blueprints? Because I don't know how, I couldn't make heads or tails of how anything looked in that thing. If you haven't seen what the Titanic's blueprints look like, Google it. Because it's unbelievable. I don't know how they even built the damn ship. Because, yeah, I couldn't make heads or tails of any of that. But, yeah, the Titanic would be one of the toughest ones I did. Just trying to make it look as accurate as possible. The outside I did a pretty good job on. Some of the inside stuff got a little off. But, yeah, that'd probably be one of my toughest for sure. It's not an arena, but it's a build. Richard MP, I did a couple already from Saudi Arabia. They did, I don't remember the name of the actual facilities, but where they did Greatest Royal Rumble last year, I did a video on that, and then I did Crown Jewel as well. So I've got a couple different ones. I'll be doing the one that's the Saudi Arabia show. I don't know where that event's at. I'll be doing that one too at some point. My wife's birthday is right before that, so I don't know if I'll have that up right away. It's going to depend on if we're doing anything for her birthday. Batzilla, you saying supercross like motocross, like dirt bikes and stuff? Because I could definitely do that. That'd be pretty cool. I've actually never thought of that. I wouldn't be able to do like dirt bikes. I could do like horses. Horses. You could ride some horses. Okay, yeah. I could definitely take a look at doing that. Would you want me to do just like a generic, like something that I just made off the top of my head, or would you want me to actually like copy one from somewhere? Jimmy, I mean, I've been in Milwaukee a couple times. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it. My wife went to college in Milwaukee for a semester before I started dating her. Batzilla, okay. I mean, I have NRG Stadium already done, so that would be easy. I mean, just basically put some stuff in it. Yeah, I could definitely do that. Wolfie, I turn mob spawning off, and I play on peaceful, so either way I wouldn't have that problem. I have animals that show up from time to time, and they usually get on my nerves, but just a quick a swift kick in the ass with a diamond sword usually makes them go away. Yeah, I've been to a couple WWE shows. I've never been to a televised show, but I've been to 3 live shows, 2 from like 2006, and then I went to one in 2016. It was actually like right after I got married. We kind of went last minute as a wedding gift to ourselves, and we were in the front row, and it was pretty cool. Hey, Random Sports Guy, what's up? Welcome back. There's actually a chance that we're going to be going to Survivor Series in Chicago, so that'd be cool. If any of you guys happen to be going to Chicago and we go, we could stop and say hi, say hello. Yeah, that would be tough, Wolfie, for sure. I think at one point, one of the toughest builds I ever tried to do that I gave up on was years and years ago. I was gonna make a globe, like an actual globe, like I was building the Earth, and then I was gonna put like a stand on it. I mean, this was old. This was like OG Mini Bean 75 though, so this would have been like back when I did my initial set of Minecraft creations. I did like 8. I was gonna do them by season. This was gonna be like in season 2, like right after my initial football stadium video. And then I was like, no, because that was hard. I mean, just building a sphere in general sucks, but then trying to go through and, like, try to make it look like the Earth, like, basically once I got to putting in landmass, it was a done deal. Damn, Face That Runs the Place, you've been going to some shows. I guess, but if you live in Indianapolis, you live close to somewhere where they're going to have shows, so that's pretty, yeah. That'd be cool. Yeah, the closest big city that WWE comes to for us is Chicago, and that's still like a 3-hour drive or something. So, I mean, it's doable, but thankfully it's on the side of Chicago that's closest to us. It's closest to Iowa, so it's like you don't have to actually drive into Chicago, which is nice, but we've never actually made the trek down there yet, so we're talking about it for Survivor Series. Yeah, I've seen the trailer for the new Detective Pikachu. I initially wasn't going to see it because I thought it was stupid. Like, they're making some makeshift Pokemon movie. And then I saw the trailer, and I like Ryan Reynolds, and the trailer completely sold me. So I'll be seeing that. I don't know if I'll see it in theaters, but I'll definitely go see it. Hey, Mark, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. I know the movie I'm really excited for. Probably out of the age range for a majority of my audience, I assume. I guess I don't know how old anybody is, but It Chapter 2 in September is going to be awesome. Can't wait. I can't wait for The Lion King because that movie was awesome when I was a youngster. So I'm super excited to see that. I don't care about Aladdin. Toy Story 4, probably won't go see that. I think that's all I really know about for movies that are coming out. It is 6:34 p.m. in Iowa right now. So if you live in LA, it's probably 4:34. Hey Brady, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. That'd be cool. Didn't go to like to Broadway, but I went to like a Broadway show once. It was Phantom of the Opera in Chicago, and I slept through it. Good times. I was also like a freshman in high school, and I was at that typical high school age where I don't care about anything. I'm cool. I'm going to sleep through the show. But it was also Phantom of the Opera, so I didn't really care. If it was something like Lion King, I would have actually watched it. I always wanted to see the Book of Mormon on like a Broadway type show, but I heard it was like super hard to get tickets because I mean I'm a big South Park fan, so. Fun fact, I'm actually building South Park in Minecraft. Nobody can see it till it's done, but that's what I've been working on lately. It's huge, like really big. So I don't know if anybody out there is a South Park fan, but that'll be coming out at some point. Declan, are they still doing shows for the Book of Mormon? I guess I didn't know if they were still actually doing shows or not. I thought maybe the run was already done with. Brady, you're going to Survivor Series? Cool. Maybe I'll see you there. It's not confirmed that we're going yet, but there's a chance. You're telling me there's a chance. Probably going to depend on if we decide that we want to go to... if I can't show the South Park, you'll see the South Park when it's done. There's still a lot to do. It's really big. Like, really big. You wouldn't think it would be that big, but it's pretty massive. But there's a lot of work to be done. Just imagine what I'm doing right now by putting carpet down. Imagine doing that for the whole build, because it's South Park and it's winter. So I have to put snow down on the entire map. Now, I mean, not the entire map, just like the area around it, but... Favorite South Park quote? That's a tough one. There's a lot of good ones. I don't know if I'd really call this a quote, but, it kind of is. I like on the episode of South Park where Randy puts his balls in the microwave so that he can get medical marijuana. And then he's like, they're talking to him, and he's like, they're like, Randy, your balls. And he's like, yeah, I know. Smoking in front of a cop. That's a good one. Oh, there's a lot of South Park quotes. That's tough. WWE stop motion figures. If you don't know what South Park is, you're probably too young to watch it. Or another good quote is on the episode where they play Warcraft. I love how Cartman comes out and basically tells them, well, while you guys sit out here and waste your time throwing a ball around, I'm going to go sit at my computer and do something that matters. One of those you gotta watch it to know where I'm getting at, but yeah, damn good show. One of the best. There we go. I love all the South Park quotes coming in here. That's awesome. Oh, the clan. That's really cool. I didn't realize that. Yeah, you're gonna actually. That's cool. Nah, Declan, I can't. I used to be able to sing back in the day. I still pretend to sing now, but I'm not doing that for you guys now. But yeah, no, I never really got into any instruments. I learned how to play bass guitar for a day once. I picked up a bass guitar and I was reading some tabs, and I learned how to play the intro to Crazy Train. And if anybody knows how that goes, in Crazy Train, they're doing all the cool stuff at the beginning when you hear dun 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 dun. That's all I learned how to play on guitar. And I used to be able to play Mary Had a Little Lamb or something like that. But other than that, yeah, can't really play any instruments. Brady, I won't be watching Raw. I don't usually watch the weekly shows anymore. Once WWE, starts actually doing, making good regular shows again, I'd get back into it. So maybe after AEW starts on their weekly show, if we get another war going on, maybe now we'll have a Tuesday night war. But if we get something like that, then I'd probably start watching weekly again. But for the time being, I basically just wait and hear. I'll watch What Culture Wrestling, or I'll watch the replays on YouTube. That's really about it. Wolfie, they used to have talent shows when I was a kid, in school, but I never did it. I think probably more for the worry of sucking and then being ridiculed by your friends, because that's the friendship I have with my friends, is we generally just give tons of shit to each other, and usually I don't mind that, but if it's something like that, I'd be super self-conscious about it, so I never really did it. I did some singing competitions in choir. I got a couple gold medals, no big deal, But, I mean, I don't sing anymore, so. PPL Center in Allentown, Pennsylvania. Yeah, I can take a look at that. I don't know, is that... Yeah, I'll do some research. I could probably do that. Alright, so we got that side done. Do this side quick. That'd be cool to see Ozzy live, especially now. I mean, I think he was just sick. I don't know if he's gotten any better or not, but... Yeah, fun fact. So I just saw Brady's message about Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. Fun fact, Seth Rollins only lives about an hour from where I live. Still not going to tell you where I live, but you at least know that it's within an hour of Davenport. Green Rocket, this one is going to have... Honestly, I don't even know off the top of my head. I have a list on my phone on a Google Sheets page that just has I have every pay-per-view and the arena that it's in. And I've lately just been going through all the arenas that I have that have multiple pay-per-views, and I've been building them. So I actually don't even know what's going in this one yet. I just know that whatever the list I had was, it had 2 pay-per-views in it. I think Providence had... I think there was an Armageddon in Providence. Maybe Armageddon like 05, maybe? Yeah, Wolfie, I watched American Dad. I don't really I mean, I think the shows... I think they don't do new episodes anymore, but... my wife... I never really got into it, and then my wife was watching it, and I thought it was pretty good. Because I'm not a big Family Guy person. So I always thought American Dad was just like a ripoff of Family Guy. You know, I knew it was the same people, but I always thought it was just like, oh, they're just making this other show just trying to make more money or whatever. But I actually find it to be funnier than Family Guy, so... Canton Civic Center. Is that in Canton, Ohio? I honestly have no idea, so I'm just guessing. Soda Cans, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Okay, Batzilla. Yeah, I could take a look at doing that. I know I should do... I should look at doing, like, the Hall of Fame, like the NFL Hall of Fame. That'd be pretty cool. Or the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Soda Cans, I am currently building the Dunkin Donuts Center from Providence, Rhode Island. Just finishing it up here, so. I've been making a live aid stage myself. Okay, yeah. The face that runs the place, I can take a look at doing that. Or, giving it a watch. Sorry, the chat's going fast now. I bet WWE stop motions, I bet they're not that bad. I mean, I know mine sucked when I started. Like I said, if you go back and look at my old ones compared to my new ones, they're like completely different. Soda Cans, have a good one. Wolfie Girl Plays, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I know how that goes. I actually had that problem when I was first starting out, too. I used my headset mic. It sucked. You can tell a huge difference. Same thing. If you look at my older videos, the quality's worse. The microphone's worse. I mean, even the microphone I use now is not that great. That's gonna be the next thing I upgrade. But I've been using this is a Rock Band mic. So if anybody remembers Rock Band, for like the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3, that's what this microphone is. And it's just a USB microphone. So I, at the time, was like, damn, I need a microphone and this will work. And now I just
keep substituting, upgrading a microphone for something else. But I need to actually drop the money and just do it. I'm gonna spend like $100 and then I'll have something that's better. Get rid of this obnoxious pop filter and get something smaller and sleeker. Wolfie Deer plays. I don't know if that means, do I British Jiu-Jitsu? No, I don't do that. I'm too fat for British Jiu-Jitsu. Jimmy, I will be done streaming. I don't know when I'm done. Maybe 20 minutes, half hour. I don't know. It'll depend on... I'm on the last stretch here, so really it'll just depend on how long it takes me to finish up the rest of this stuff. I just got to do the other sets of stairs here and put in the couple support bars and then just fill in those sections outside that look like that, and then I'll be done. So if you're going to do a stream after that, then I can direct everybody over to your stream maybe if anybody wants to go watch his stream. I don't even know what he's going to be streaming, so I'll pop over and probably take a look at it for a bit. At some point here, I got to go make myself some dinner. Batzilla, I haven't actually really seen a whole... I mean, I know I've seen people talking crap about how Sonic looks in the trailer. Granted, people complain about everything, honestly, when it comes to the internet, so I don't know. I never really got into Sonic when I was younger, so I don't know if I'll see it or not. I made one. Times Union Center. All right. I'm glad that the YouTube keeps this chat so I can go back through afterwards and see everything that people told me to build. I'm going to have to be done pretty soon here because it is hot in here. I probably won't be in my office the rest of the night now. Yeah, Jimmy, I'm gonna look into doing that. That's going to be a big build, so even if I do it, it's going to take a little bit of time. But I'm going to have to finish the builds I'm working on now first before I start. Otherwise, then I start getting into situations where I have builds that I started, perfect example. I was doing my amusement park, and then I started doing other stuff, and I haven't gone back to it. So if anybody's seen my amusement park videos, do you guys want me to go back to adding to that and build more rides to my amusement park? What do you guys think? It's been like 2 years, I think, since I've done a video in my amusement park. Have you ever done... no, I have not. And I probably won't. I can barely do anything for, 4 hours, much less try to... I could play Minecraft for, at absolute most, maybe 8 hours at a time. And that's, a long time. There's no way in hell I could play for 24 hours. I don't think I could do anything for 24 hours. Aside from live. because I would just go, I would go literally bonkers. Yeah, I'll do the Hard Rock Stadium. I've actually been looking at that for a bit here. Because I had the old school Dolphins arena or stadium done, and I actually was like about to like finish it and do an NFL stadium video. And then I completely, I realized that they have a completely different stadium. So I will be building that stadium for sure. Well, Brady, I'm definitely not famous. I can tell you that. It's flattering that you think I'm famous, but I am not famous. If you like rank a letter for like celebrities, like A-list celebrities, B-list celebrities, I'm like a T. Z being like nobody's ever heard of me. A being like I'm The Rock. I'm a T, probably. Like a few people have heard of me. But that's about it. Krusty Krab. Here's the pizza, yeah, for you and me. And now that's going to be on the internet for the rest of my life. The Indiana Hoosiers football stadium? Sure, I can take a look at that. Nah, believe me, man, The Miz is way more famous than me. Way more famous. He was more famous than me when he was on Big Brother. Or The Real World, or whatever it was. The Real World, I think he was on. Yeah, he was more famous than me back then. Way before he was ever in WWE. Trust me, I am not famous. I am just an average Joe. I live the same life anybody else does. I have same problems. I have bills to pay just like everybody else. I'm not rich at all. Yep, nothing special. The Miz was on The Real World. It was on MTV back in the day. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. And then I think he was on an episode of Fear Factor. They had some reality TV show version of Fear Factor back in the day. But then eventually he got on to, I think he was on Tough Enough, I believe, is how he got into the WWE. And I bet he has never looked back. I couldn't even tell you, honestly. I never watched The Real World. I think it was one of them stupid reality shows where they like stick a bunch of people in a house and make them do challenges and stuff. Like Survivor, but not cool, because I like Survivor. Let's see here. And I'm not going to build those support beams because I don't know exactly how they're going to look, and I don't really want to spend the time while I'm thinking it over on stream. So I'm just going to finish up these rows here quick and fill in those sections that are see-through, and then I'm going to end it for this one. I was going to do those support beams, but yeah, I don't know exactly how they're going to look. I have to figure out how I'm going to space them. And honestly, it's just really hot in here, and I kind of want to cool off. So, all right, so our rows are done. Let's bust open the door here. We'll go out and fill in that last section, and we are going to call it a night or day, depending on where you are in the world. It's been a damn good stream. I've had a lot of fun. I hope you guys have had fun too. I hope it wasn't too boring. I know there were parts that I kind of lost my train of thought, and I feel like I was just like not really making noise or, just being quiet. But Green Rocket, I've done a couple different concert arenas. Go look onto my YouTube channel because there's a lot. I've initially back in the day did a couple generic ones, and then now I've actually done like actual band stages. So I still get some requests from time to time to do those too. Those don't get as many views as what some of these other videos do, so I don't do as many of those. Kind of depends. I only have so much time, so I kind of have to go with what's likely to be, what are people more likely to watch. All right, we should be good to go. So let's pop back in here. So aside from just the couple parts I'm going to add, this is the Dunkin Donuts Center, guys. So I hope it looks good. Hope you guys like it. Yeah, it is 6:59 where I'm at right now. So we just went 2 hours. The stream's been going 2 hours and 1 minute and 50 seconds. So, so thanks for stopping by, guys. I had a good time. Hope you guys had a good time. Like I said, I'm going to keep doing more of these streams. Right now, I probably won't do one now for, depending, maybe not until the end of the week. I'm hoping by like the beginning of next week, I have my whole office moved downstairs. So at that point, then it'll be a lot easier to stream because it's not going to be 90 degrees in my office like it is right now. So yeah, with that, guys, thanks for watching the stream. Oh, I better save. I don't want to forget to do that. Yeah, thanks for watching the stream. Jimmy McKinley said he's going to start streaming, so I'm going to pop over and take a look at his stream. So anybody else who wants to watch his stream, pop over and see what Jimmy's got to offer. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Peace!